Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't. You be the judge.
Yeah, it need to be
So,
just like that.
I'll put respect on my name. Gina. So lovely.
And then she rides all the way up and defend herself.
They will either watch your lifestyle or learn to live it themselves. It's not nothing that you can prove to them. Like, try Jesus. Try him. Welcome to Maybe We Can Help, the podcast where we give our unsolicited advice. Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't. You be the judge. I am Teja Royale.
I'm Sheena.
I'm Risha.
I just felt like it should be a newscast type thing this time because we're on the scene. Trying to find crime scene.
Doom doom.
Do 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 doom doom doom.
Doom doom.
Do 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 doom doom. No. No, but seriously, we're gonna be talking about crime in jail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pose a question
Because black people don't take things serious.
because we don't. If I, God forbid, was to call you guys on the phone and to be like, hey, I need you to come and bail me out of jail, what do you think I had done?
I think you killed someone.
I think you probably ran over somebody by accident and didn't mean to, but they getting charged. That's about it. Or you scammed somebody and finally got
Aaron,
caught.
what did you think?
Because every time we on the road, Teddy like, God, look out for fools and babes.
I'm like, sorry, my bad. I'm so sorry.
I think that the what's that thing on her car?
The
thing.
beeper.
They need to have a people
It
sensor.
went out for one time, and she hit somebody.
Right.
That's actually really good. I can
That's
see
what I
that.
would
God
think.
forbid. I can actually see that. Okay. Aaron, what do you think, Aaron?
I think probably some sort of fraud where you scam somebody out some money.
That's my second reason. Second thing.
Whoa.
Scamming, got caught up.
She
Whoa.
scammed. The cops came and she ran over somebody.
All of that.
Wow. Because I asked this question because I feel like it is something that can tell you what people around you think about you. Like, they know me in my driving, or they know me in my driving. I don't drive reckless, but I do be making kind of silly mistakes with driving. If I could just focus, I would be okay. I wholeheartedly depend on the sensors in the car to beep and vibrate when I'm out of line. I depend on them strong. So I can understand.
She is a much better driver than it sounds like. I know it
No,
sounds
I'm not
crazy.
bad.
Because one time
She is questionable sometimes.
She is. Listen, Aaron, she was driving my car, and my car let her go into the other lane. She's like, "Oh my God, your car doesn't steer you back." No, grab the wheel and drive. What are you doing?
That's funny.
It doesn't have a sensor. How was I supposed to know? Because you're supposed to drive, Tay. You the driver.
I rely on Evie, especially like if I'm eating
She
or
just
something.
drifted on over. I'm like,
'Cause
Tay,
all
where
you
you
have
going?
to, all the car has to know is your hand is on the wheel. So I be tricking it, and I just put my hand in the compartment so it feels me a little bit. So it'll continue to go, especially if I'm in cruise control. So I can eat and I can do what I want to do while I'm driving. But I don't
and
do
it just
this
keeps her in
all-
between the
and
lines.
it keeps me in between the lines. But I don't do that all the time. I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm not that bad of a driver. I'm not bad at all. I make silly mistakes that could be avoided.
It's not that she's bad. She just don't be focusing all the time.
Yeah,
That's
like,
what it is.
stuff
And
like this
you
can be
could
avoided.
You could make an argument that's equally as bad. But yeah, it's just the focus, not the ability.
Whatever.
Oh.
Anyway, we're gonna go to Risha. If
What?
Risha, God
What
forbid,
happened,
called
man?
us from jail and said, "Come pick me up," what do you guys think Risha had done?
I think
Let me think.
I know what I think.
Okay.
I would be like, they pulled her over. She didn't think she was speeding. They tried to tell her she was.
And she flipped out on the
And
cop.
she flipped
That's
out on the cop.
literally exactly what I was thinking,
And
yo.
then he told her, "Get out the car, ma'am." For what? Huh?
I didn't
Like-
think that. I thought it was with like a stranger or something, like an altercation like a talking altercation happening in like a store or something. No, I didn't think cop. That's kind of smart though. I kind of understand where y'all went with
Aaron
that
knew
one.
exactly where
I kind of get that, like something verbally, a verbal exchange caused her to get in jail.
to flip.
I do agree.
No, but I think she had to play. Well, she probably would just be like, okay, whatever, and had to walk away from that person. But
Yeah.
that cop gonna be like, no, get over here. and it ain't no walking away.
Yeah, from no cop.
And then they might try to grab.
She be like, "What? What?
It's
what do you
over.
want?"
She be fighting the cop.
Booker
on the wrong day.
The what's some things called?
the body cam.
The body cam on that one, and the way
That's
Risha
crazy.
would have flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand that one.
Look at Risha's face. Yeah, I get it.
That's funny.
Resisting arrest. There you have it.
Oh,
Folks.
okay, yep, resistant arrest. Well, she got it easy when I got a body.
That's only with your car. It ain't like you would
You
go
didn't-
out
it
and
won't
go
on
do
purpose.
it.
It
Go,
won't
you
on
know,
purpose.
go murder nobody.
True,
You just
true.
be flying like,
Unless,
what,
of course, the
kind of
scam
tree stump
thing.
was that?
You know.
It was a whole body take.
Right.
You
She's
know?
like, oh my God, I hit a bear.
Right. It was a tree.
Y'all should be
the
calling.
road.
Y'all, I think I hit a deer. And then that's
You see somebody hat on the road, like on the grill. First
Right.
of all, that's a hat. That's not
okay.
fair.
Are you sure it was a deer?
In my case, I've never hit an animal.
Oh,
Only one of us
wow.
has hit an
No,
animal.
you ain't never.
Low blow.
So that deer came out.
She say so.
That deer came out of nowhere, y'all. That recently just happened, like literally May 30th. So
Literally
Low
just
blow.
happened.
I saw him though. Like I saw him, and I wasn't speeding though. I saw him and I
saw the
slowed down,
deer,
but it
and
could have
I
been worse.
slowed,
But he
and-
came out anyway. He literally like wanted to die.
I
or
told you
something.
because I will never go back on this. Animals commit suicide. I wholeheartedly believe that because not all of them, but some really do. Like they sit there and wait for you for a while.
I was about to say maybe if I never said anything because my window was down.
Maybe they go in shock.
My window was down. And I said, "No, don't do it."
And he
Don't
said,
do it.
"Oh yeah, I'm
He
coming."
said, "Didn't do," and it came anyway because that's how I was able to break to a certain degree. I was like, why would you do that?
One of Sheena's clients, a doe had came and they hit the doe and it came all the way through the windshield.
and it was in the
And
back
it
seat.
was in the back seat.
Ain't no way.
They said if it was a buck, they would all have died because they would have had the antlers. But it's a
Oh
doe.
my goodness!
Mm-hmm.
You hear me when I said I was so grateful that thing hit the head shield. It hit the head like it went sweep across the road. I saw the legs fly up there. I don't know if it died or walked away. This thing was so dark. But I know I saw it. I feel like the legs came off because the fur came off.
She said the legs came off.
There was
I saw the legs fly
no.
up.
It was little pieces of fur on
I
her
mean, it was
car.
up there for days. It's probably still some up there now, but like
Probably.
it flew up. Like I was just like, and that's all I could think about was the deer. I wasn't really thinking about my car, but I don't like that it happened. I even felt bad for running over a possum that I didn't originally hit, but I ran over it by accident.
Oh, so you double killed it.
Yeah, and it was so fresh because I had to go back and say, "What was that?" I rolled back to go check, and I said, "I'm so sorry." And I went, because I care about animals. I'm not gonna just be rolling over 'em
I don't
and
like
stuff.
hitting animals either.
It
I
hurt
don't
my
either.
heart. It hurt my whole feelings. Like, why would you do that? Now I gotta have that on my record that I'm a deer killer. Possibly, because we don't know. If
They
the
do
deer
say
made it.
though, don't
Murderer?
swerve.
No.
They do say don't swerve, hit them.
You know? So it's like, what do? I braked as much as I could. I mean, I really
Yeah.
did. And I'm so grateful nothing else was coming on that other way or behind me because it was so, bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
Okay, Sheena.
Sheena.
If God forbid, Sheena called from the jailhouse and said, "I need you to come pick me up, bail me out." What y'all
Let me
think
see.
it would be for her? I think it had something to do with her children.
Yeah, I
Or
was about to say
It
her
had to be
mom or
something
her
to deal with
children.
her mom or her children. Like, say if a situation happened, like that time, they were around that whole situation, with the cops at Northeastern, and she was trying to get Nehemiah. Y'all remember
And that cop.
And that cop did that.
Or when we was in when we was at
And lost in LA.
LA, yeah.
Yeah, so even if it was a cop or a regular person, like if someone threatened
we was
the
on that trip
child.
in Maury, it was a
a lady.
lady.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She tried to say something to Maury.
She was
Because
like,
we
"Excuse
okay,
me."
so we
Where
were
the heck was
all
I at?
you were okay, so you were already at the car because our car we were picking our car first because we got 2 cars that time in LA. So you were out there with Nehemiah and your mom, I believe, picking the car. So it was me, Pastor, Risha, Sheena, my mama, and Mari.
Oh,
and
all the
Royal.
I'm ready for anythings.
All the
Yeah.
I'm ready for anything. And you know,
Yeah.
little old me, I'm just like, Lord.
And the crazy thing is, Pastor and Sheena was the main ones.
The
with
main
the
ones
eye-
don't come.
Right.
So
my
we were
kids.
in the way. I understand, we were in the way, All she had to say was, excuse me.
me.
So she said
She
nothing
felt
at
so
first.
entitled.
She said
She
nothing
sat
at
right
first.
there,
She just
like-
sat there behind us because they were next in line to go pick the car out. We're waiting for the guy to come, and we're such a big group. We're blocking the walkway to come in because it's like rides. You have that kind of thing. So we were blocking the second
And we
walkway
just didn't
to
realize.
walk it. They didn't. No,
Just
we
socializing.
didn't know. We just realized we're waiting for the car.
First of all, we had a
So,
long night.
we
Let's
had
not
a-
even talk about how we had to
Oh
spend the
my
night at the
gosh,
hotel
at
at
the
Atlanta.
airport.
So
At the
everybody
airport.
was on go. Like, sir, man, we just trying to get to this Airbnb.
right.
We
Literally.
already on a 3-hour difference. Okay, we lacking sleep. We ain't like
Literally
we watched
24 hours
Right, we
in
hadn't even washed in
Atlanta's
24
in
hours.
Atlanta's
At
airport.
Oh god,
Yeah,
y'all, we was
Atlanta.
on edge. That was not the
It was
time
a
to mess with this
it was a
thing.
lightning storm, and we were stuck in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So we had to
We
sit in
just made
Atlanta
it to
overnight.
LA.
24 hours.
And
So-
also, it was already like 12, almost 1 o'clock at night.
Yeah, in
Because-
California time, and we already used to the Eastern time, so our body is 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And we tired.
So this lady comes and walks behind us. She doesn't say anything. I'm kind of observing the whole scene because I'm kind of like far back, and she
Yeah.
doesn't say anything at first. And Mari is kind of the main one in the way, but she doesn't hear her. It's not like she's like ignoring her blatantly. She's focused on her family, her situation, and then she kind of gets a little rough and like, yes, man, or whatever she does, and kind of like brushes past Mari a little bit.
My God. You say, don't just, my kids, just leave them alone.
And then
Don't
she
say
was
nothing
like,
to 'em.
that,
Just let 'em
I said, excuse me.
Walk around the earth, leave them alone.
I was just trying to get
Ain't
around.
Nobody hear you, madam, ma'am.
Like, no, we didn't.
That was
they didn't hear
crazy.
you.
I was so
And I was like,
surprised.
don't say nothing to her. Talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Say
She's a
something to
kid.
me.
She's a
She
kid.
kept saying that
Literally
she's
a child.
kid.
You brush against my daughter, I feel like I should brush against your face.
So I feel like
Don't
if
touch it.
Sheena,
Yeah.
if she
Yeah,
had God forbid
yeah.
did that, it would had something like that would have happened. She would have actually jumped on the lady and would have been fighting, and she would have got her.
Listen.
So they
Got.
would have got arrested
Okay.
for that. So I feel like that
For
a
sure.
situation like that, that's what Sheena would have gotten arrested for, or her mama. I don't think she needs to defend Pastor, but I feel like her mama or kid. She defending somebody.
Let's do Aaron.
Hold on, I ain't get mine. So, I think Sheena probably would have been arrested for helping Tay hide the body.
Oh, wow.
That's a fact.
You think I would have a body?
Or honestly, anybody that
I
she
would
was
help
real
her.
close to, I think she
I'd
would
help
probably
her.
help to hide the body.
Guilty in association.
That's my
Well,
opinion.
the thing is,
Me
they
and
wouldn't
Tay
have-
and
they-
Accessories to
they
the
wouldn't have caught
crime.
us. We know how to get rid of a body.
Look, you can do it by yourself. Y'all don't understand the conversations me and Tay have, and I don't think y'all want to
I
hear.
believe it.
Anyway, we can.
They
we
would
can
never
move
find
on.
it.
Never.
Never.
What body? And there's no crime with
What
nobody.
body?
Not there's no crime with
There's
nobody.
no crime
It is
with
true.
nobody.
I know what y'all saying, but yeah,
We can't tell y'all our secrets.
I'll never tell. Actually, I'm like, I know I talk a big game, but like, I'm a huge softy, guys. Like, I ain't burying nobody. I will snitch on myself. It will be eating at my conscience. Oh, I put them there.
First of all,
I put 'em right there.
It ain't nobody.
It is. It was one, and I would tell that I did it.
Tay, you
And
know how many times
they'll
that
never find
you
it.
just cause yourself to forget? You won't even remember that you did it.
that's crazy.
You'll literally convince yourself ain't nothing happened.
Wow.
Because
That
it
is-
didn't.
That is
It
serious.
never happened. My transgressions have been
Those are
blotted
light
out.
things, though. You're funny.
Yeah, you don't think you can go to a extra level?
I don't know, because I don't like jail. I can't do jail, so you might be right.
Really.
It's either that or jail.
I keep it a secret.
They'll never find it.
So if Aaron was calling,
Never.
guys.
If Aaron was calling, somebody said something to you or in harmony, and he said something back,
Right.
and then, or Nehemiah was running.
Oh my God.
The coach started cussing him out and said something, and Aaron went up there. Don't be talking to him. Talk to me. And then they fought.
Y'all remember that time we was at the
The
movie theater?
That's what I was thinking too.
time at the
I was
movie
like,
theater,
or you're in the
Aaron
movie.
said something.
And no, the guy
The
had
guy
said
was
no.
doing
Aaron
too
had
much.
just asked a light question because they were talking. We were all waiting for checks, So the Aaron
and
was
the service was really bad that
and the
time.
service was
It ain't
awful.
never
So
been that
everybody was
bad.
just sitting around waiting for checks. The movie was over, and Aaron was just like, "Hey, y'all ain't get y'all something too." And the guy said something smart back, and
I don't even remember
it
what
went
happened.
left.
Yeah.
I said,
Because
"Lord,
those
have
that
mercy."
were still in the seats about to get their hair pulled.
There wasn't about nothing.
It
It
wasn't
wasn't
my
even that
battle to
many
fight.
people. It wasn't even that many.
It
of them.
was-
could have been.
You
gotta
had
get-
you
gotta
had
be ready.
Aaron, you had AP, and then you had Shanti. You don't need
They
me.
had women with them.
You and Shanti, y'all'll be just fine. Somebody has to pay the lady
No,
when
Tay
we
ain't
get there.
up because she was mad at me.
Oh, yeah, I was mad.
Because she,
I
cause it was
was
her
mad.
birthday, and she felt
Oh,
like I should have
yeah.
just been quiet. She was
Yeah,
mad
I
at
remember
me,
that.
I was
sweet
very
and she was
birthday.
probably halfway embarrassed.
So I was upset.
I still hear about that from time to time.
I
But
don't
look,
bring
I'm sorry.
that
Look,
up.
God working on me too. I'm getting better. I'm not doing all that stuff no more.
You're all you haven't. Thank you,
Wow,
Lord.
That was funny.
He been delivered.
But yeah, I agree. Yeah,
I
Something
wasn't
like
trying
that.
to fight the guy.
The guy couldn't tell. Well, they were trying to hush. They were trying to hush the guy down
The guy-
because
He was just
he
intoxicated.
was
Yeah.
very
That's true.
belligerent. Yeah,
That's
They was
I
like,
was
he was
dirt
you know,
talking.
chill.
he was like, shh. He's like, hush. We don't mean any harm.
The
We
fact-
don't mean any
the
harm.
fact that soon as they said something, me and Chevy automatically got up and faced him.
No, AP did too. I thought.
they all
Yeah.
got up
Yeah,
except for us.
yeah,
I
because
know I
we
didn't move.
know,
I didn't move.
you know, and because you got to at that point. You're
First of all,
hostile.
Aaron
You
got
gotta
up, but
face-
he couldn't get out the seat. It was.
Oh
Nah,
my
you
gosh.
Cause we was at what's the thing? It's a cinema cafe.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
You know you got the
you had the
little table in
recliner.
front of you. So I had to turn to the side.
He didn't move the table because that's all he had to do was move the table.
All
he had to do was move the table out the way.
It was
That's
just a
it.
reaction. It was just a reaction.
gosh.
And the table was still there. I didn't think to move.
Wasn't Nate there? Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
We
they
all
was
I don't
all
think
there.
they. I don't think they moved. Me, Nate, and
and
Risha.
yeah, Tay
You
was just
cannot. If you
chilling,
hear somebody
like-
hostile behind you, cannot.
Well, I
You
turned
gotta
around and
make-
looked. I was looking
In
like
fairness
I
to them,
didn't.
it was just him talking. At
Yeah,
the moment,
they
we didn't
weren't
know how
trying to
many
fight.
people it was. Because
But I
I had
didn't get
turned
that
around and
feeling
I was
from
just looking
everybody
at, we
either.
were talking back and forth, and then he said something crazy, and I got up, and everybody else got up
Yeah.
that got up.
Absolutely.
And that's when we
Right.
saw it wasn't that many females.
And wasn't
with him.
AP packing at
It
the
was
Yes, he
time?
was.
Yeah.
I
Was
didn't
it
even
'cause
know he had it on.
I remember him putting like his hand on his hip. Like, you don't want this problem for real. I'll set this whole movie theater off.
Listen.
So
And then I didn't feel like the women was trying to fight.
No,
I
they
really
won't.
feel like they
They
were
won't.
just
They
trying
won't.
to
No,
calm
you just-
him.
you don't-
But you got to be prepared.
Yes.
I get what you're
I
saying.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but they,
I
I don't
didn't
think
feel
anybody did except him.
I
Yeah, it was sad
been
though.
a
It was sad
protected
because at the when they was leaving out, the little kid, his son, probably like 6 or 7, he walked up to us, and he was like, "I'm sorry about my dad." I was like, "It's
I
all
didn't
good,
know
little
that.
man."
See, they probably struggle with his drug alcohol.
So it won't me.
Nobody said it was you,
Nobody
Aaron.
said the reason for the
back in the
cause
day I
of
said it was you because I said you could have acted better. You could have been like,
Fair.
"Oh, you tripping?
But
I'm
that
not
man
even
got a
engaged with you
whole,
because
you
you
know,
tripping."
Yeah, and you're drunk. He was
Right.
obviously
He
intoxicated.
was
Like,
obviously.
obvious. It was so obvious.
Yeah.
Very obvious. But I have been a protected woman my whole life. I didn't feel the need to get up. It's like, I'm gonna be fine. Ain't nobody finna get me. You gonna get got before you
You
get
know,
me.
Tay talk all this stuff. Y'all ain't seen the side of Tay.
I'm
I've
telling you,
seen.
Aaron, no, that's
Everybody
not
got
me.
soft spots until you hit that hard little core, and that's when it's over.
I believe
That's
that.
not me.
But whatever, don't nobody need to see that point.
That's
That's
not
true.
me.
Tay.
That's true.
Cause that's not me. That's not who I am.
And you the only person that sees all the, all of her. That's a privilege.
Amen.
And an
It is.
honor.
It's good. It's good. So, Aaron, if you had to be there, I think that Aaron would be the person. He ain't about to be nobody girlfriend or nothing. He gonna be in there.
Obviously.
Well, I mean,
What? Beware.
In jail.
and we, if Aaron. Had
Oh,
to
if
be,
we actually had to be in jail. Oh God. Oh my Lord.
and I
Jesus.
think that Aaron would end up in a, like gang affiliated.
I think he would be social. I think he. You know
I
the
don't
one.
think I'd be
I
gang
think
affiliated.
he would
Like,
be the
okay.
social
It
one.
depends on the prison though.
Right.
Like
I
if
think
it's a
that
situation where you gotta adapt,
that's what I'm saying.
then hey,
yeah.
you got to adapt.
Yeah, and I think that he'd be like, yo, Aaron, cool. I like Aaron.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
he
I'm
would be
talking about.
social. He would
Yeah.
be very so.
That's
Everybody
what
would
I'm
know
saying. So
Aaron.
he would have, like, that's what I'm saying. He would have that group.
He would be the
He'd
one
be in-
that
he'd
had the
be in the
hookups
group.
for everything. Oh, go see Aaron about that. I'm pretty sure he got something like that. I don't know how to
I
get
think
that.
he would be in there teaching people the Bible.
He might.
Hey man,
Bible in their Bible thumbing with the atheists. No, because in this scripture,
They wouldn't even.
and
talk
then
to
the
him after
Muslims
that.
will be mad. My brother, and he be like,
there'll
nah,
be
don't
that
come at me with
conversation
that.
all
You
day,
know?
every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Debates, okay,
Debates, everything.
debates.
But then I don't know because then he had to keep his head on a swivel because they be shiesty sometimes. They'll get rid of you. So I don't know. That's some serious stuff.
Yeah. Okay, who would Risha be in there?
I'd be so quiet.
Risha
I'd be
would
mute.
be the person. She would have on like a bandana.
She
And
have
be
a
a
face
mute.
tattoo.
Nah, I'd be so mute.
Risha would be
I
a
don't
mute.
think
I'd
she
act
would
so
be
dumb.
mute at all.
I think she would.
You're
I think
so-
she actually be.
I think you
probably
would
be
try to
more.
find one though, at least one friend.
I don't know.
Like that Medea
Jail.
thing. TT.
That's what I'm saying. It's jail. I think I think
I'll
she'd be
slip
more
into a
inclined to be
depression and
gang
just die.
affiliated than me.
Take me, Lord. I don't want to be here, God. I don't even want to make friends. Especially if it depends on the life sentence.
Wow.
It depends on the sentence. Because if it's like a year you got to do, I might try to just get by with talking and having company. But if I got to be in there for years, I'm going mute. I'm not going to say nothing else again. Nobody ever going to hear my voice.
You don't talk. You don't talk.
She don't say nothing.
Don't find nothing funny because that laugh gonna bust out.
Tay would definitely be the mastermind.
Tay gonna be running the snacks,
Running.
the
They
drugs,
think
the
this
everything,
about
Mastermind, because it's true.
the toiletries, all of that. She
Tay's
got
gonna
'em
be
all.
the mastermind at
The
the prison,
Twinkies.
guys. Not she's going to be, but
Well,
she
if
would
she was
have
to
been.
go-
I
If
think
it
I'll
had
be
not
low-key
been for the
too.
Lord, she would be the
Amen.
mastermind
Have
at the
y'all
jail.
seen jail
She
on
would have
TV?
all the
I don't
connections.
want no parts of that.
I'd be
You're not
so
going
Of course
to.
not. You probably try to be low key, but the thing is, as soon as you come in contact with somebody, because you
She would
talk
take in
more
all
than
the
people
information.
think, and once you start talking to people, you'll give them some ideas, and they're gonna start coming back to you, and that's gonna be the start of it. And then you're gonna start giving out stuff. Then you're
That's
gonna
how
start
you be
having
mute.
more and more connections. And
Don't
then all
nobody
of a
rely on
sudden,
you for nothing. She ain't
hey,
useful or
go see
nothing.
QT over there. Go see QT.
You're funny. You're
She
funny.
got you. She got you.
And
I'm
then
gonna definitely be the
ain't
Bible.
nobody gonna bother you because
You gonna sing your way out of anything. Like God forbid anything happen. Oh, let me just sing. Pray. We're gonna praise
Be
the
in there
Lord.
praying.
We're gonna praise the
First of
Lord.
all, God gonna shake the jail. No, I'm joking.
hey,
we about
listen.
to. I'm Paul. Who finna be my Silas?
My
Oh, we about
God.
to go before the throne.
Listen,
Right
Bible
now.
studies every week.
But honestly, Jenna, you'll be teaching them how to get out of jail in their mind.
That
See,
part.
this is just a physical prison right here. It starts right here in your mind.
Yes.
It starts in your mind. And what you got to do to get out of your mind, you got to remember what you're consuming. Because all of this processed jail food, we can't eat that. You got to fast.
Yeah, we
People in
can't
there
eat
starving,
that.
You
eating
got to
herbs.
fast. You have to fast in order and pray in order to get yourself out of that mental prison. Because even if you are in jail, in captivity, you ain't
in
got to be jail in
jail.
your mind. You could be free.
See, I read all the stuff they got in them canteens that you getting, all that stuff, all that sugar.
It's not
you
good
can't
for
be
you.
getting that.
It's not good for you.
That's
You
why
can't
They
you
do
trying to
here.
get us, y'all.
water.
You got worms all in your brain.
You got to detox.
You gotta get them
You
parasites.
got to get them out of you. That's what got you thinking that way. Them worms and parasites. You got to brush your teeth with certain stuff. You got to drink water only. And sour sop. You know what sour sop is? It's
You get
bitters.
sour stop in jail.
It's bitters. I'm going to teach you how to get it in jail so you can be better when you get out of jail.
You make it in the toilets too.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but folks be doing stuff like that in jail. They be making stuff in the toilet and all
Listen,
of that
I'm going to
stuff.
teach you how to do it. I'm going to
You
teach
be
you how to
surprised folks be
purify
getting high
yourself.
in there.
They talking, but I helped them get rid of all the parasites in their mouths and stuff.
No, we talking
That's
about.
why,
you
that's
know,
why she
that's
would
why
do
you
it
do
in
yeah.
prison. God forbid. That's
That's
She
what
what
y'all
would be
think
that
I would do
person,
in
though.
prison. Because I said I would be mute. But what would you think?
I think you actually would be social, but I think you'd be social with one person.
I think she's
One
in
person.
a gang.
Why would you think that,
I
Aaron?
think she have a tattoo right under her eye.
And the way that you
with
see
the
me is
bandana.
crazy.
Because you're going to have to adapt to what it is.
I will say, though,
and
you are tougher.
I think you would get around a community of some tough women, and y'all just going to be tough, and you're going to just be in it.
I think that she would be more of a socialite than she think. If one person come over there and try to talk to her as a loner, she'll talk to him. And then she'll be like, I might as well. I can't give up now.
Right.
Mute.
Because she'll say.
You wild for saying
no,
mute.
it depends on how long I'm going in. I'm telling you now.
10 years.
You love to talk, though,
I understand, but being in there for a certain amount of time
I think
would drive me crazy.
Your mind would mess with you at first.
Cute words.
But if somebody was to start associating with you and you found purpose there, you'd be fine, and you'd be a socialite.
Purpose in jail,
and they be on TikTok live in jail too. Be like, y'all, I'm gonna teach y'all how to do this live. See, you gotta get them to gift you, so you gotta. And
they can. They can go live now in jail
sometimes. So
you gotta be up there.
Listen, you gotta
moderator.
Make it sound good.
This is how you gotta do it. You gotta teach. They gotta send you gifts, okay? But you gotta be social. You gotta actually talk about something, y'all. You can't just be sitting up here. We gotta talk about something.
Gang.
Jailhouse.
I can't.
God forbid that ever happen.
That would never happen. That will never happen. That will never happen.
Name.
That is hilarious.
But that would be funny.
I thought I would really.
That would be funny.
It depends. I feel the mute in my spirit, but it just
depends.
Depends.
Take your wig away in jail?
Yeah, you can't have none of that on your head.
But they wouldn't take braids away. They can't take you.
You gotta have nothing
Straight
but your
Queen
real
Latifah
hair.
braids. Straight back.
So who's gonna sit there and make you take them all out during check-in? Does it check-in? Your braids?
Take braids out.
Oh, okay. You gotta take braids out.
Eventually, they eventually
you can't get no more. You ain't got no more access to weave.
They be dreaded. I be done retwisted them.
You know what? You know what?
Just that.
Yep.
We're
gonna never take those out. Yeah.
We're gonna palm roll.
Never
them.
take them out. They human too. Yeah.
But you would have to come in with something like that.
Yeah.
You can't if you in the middle of needing your hair done, sis. Better let that sewing go.
You gotta be wild to get arrested midway when you about to while you getting your hair done. You got half a track in.
Oh my god!
I'll figure it out.
Head.
I would just God forbid that ever happen. Like me as a hairstylist, like had somebody in their chair like, oh, we're coming to pick her up. She's a wanted felon. I'm like, well, can she pay me first? I done did half of this. I know you got to go to jail, and times is hard. But
that money that you owe me ain't gonna gonna make up for your bond.
You're not gonna need it
at this point. So you might as well give it to me.
And you can't put it on your own canteen. What is that they call
canteen?
Is it canteen?
Books.
Oh.
Yeah, but
you can tell I've never been in jail.
That's what you get every week or whatever. You get the canteen in. That's all the stuff that you order.
Oh, that's the stuff you order. You can order stuff in jail.
Yeah, that's how these people be having that stuff.
You got your noodles and all types of stuff.
That's why they be like, yo, send me some.
Smuggle some stuff in there sometimes.
There's only two ways
they legit be making alcohol in there.
It's only two ways to smuggle stuff in
there.
Smoking drugs.
Like it's only two ways to smuggle stuff in there.
Fermented. They let bread semi-rot and stuff like that, and get the yeast from it. Let it sit in the heat or whatever.
See, criminals are really smart.
They just ain't got no choice but to think about about nothing, making something out of nothing. They got nothing but time.
She said they got.
That's not being smart. It is smart, but that don't make them smart.
Y'all know them it's two guys still out from the y'all know the New Orleans jail thing.
They still on the free.
2 guys still free.
They gonna find them eventually.
You think
but
so?
Maybe not. Maybe they fled down. You never know.
If I was, if I was them, I would have fled down too.
Underground
railroad. I'm talking about like just out of the states, right?
Well, New Orleans is right there on the water. You going right on the Gulf. You gonna hit that Gulf of Mexico. I would have fled down too. They had an 8-hour head start. 8 hours.
How did they have an 8-hour head start?
They didn't know they were gone for 8 hours.
Sheesh.
8 hours.
You better be out.
Honey, when I tell you I was
8-hour head start.
You better be in New Orleans.
No, you can't be in New Orleans. You gotta stay away.
To be a different state.
New Orleans, get out of where New Orleans. They are though, like, isn't like it's only like 2 ways out because it's water. It's surrounded by water, so you had to cross a bridge.
And nobody saw them orange jumpsuits.
Are they
orange?
I hate to say it, but if I was them, I definitely would have kidnapped somebody and put them right in the trunk, and I would have drove as far as I could drive. Went got some. I just keep driving until I'm at the coast or something.
You know what? You drive honestly because they're black. drive where no black people are, because first
That's
of all,
even worse. They can call the police as soon as they see
no,
one.
they don't watch. They're not watching black news. They're not watching black Twitter. They don't know who you are. They just like, oh, you just, and then make
but the black
make
folks
yourself
ain't gonna
useful.
snitch.
Yeah, some people might. Some people
Get out
some
the
people
country,
some
period.
people did go to
You
their
snitch.
you darn right. I'm not going to jail for nobody.
Hey, I just seen the man from Louisiana.
Hello, 911.
He still got the orange
pretty
jumpsuit
sure
on.
this is him. I'm just letting you know that I know that I saw him, because I'm not going to jail for him. Come get him right now. He right here. Don't come to my house. Do not come home.
One of them, they did go home, or they left a message or something with like the mom or something like that.
I got a question.
And she called the police. She told them, she was like, look, I'm gonna have to tell them that you called me.
Yep.
But she told them to do something. But she was like, now once we hang up, I love you, but I'm gonna have to tell them you called me, because I can't go down for you.
So question. If one of us got out of that situation, who would hide them? Who would you go to?
If one of us,
I'm not going to tell you. Tell her.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell. But my mama won't. My mama ain't gonna tell her.
Oh no, her mama a rider.
My mama will never tell me.
I mean a straight rider.
So I'm gonna go home to my
also,
mama.
take happen. She wouldn't say
My
nothing. She would just make you get away so she don't get in trouble.
Yeah, I would help you.
She would help you, but she
I
ain't
would help
gonna,
you, but
not
I
gonna
will
house you.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
she not gonna
I will
house
help you, but I will not house you, and I will snitch on you. If they ask me, did you come here? I'm gonna say yes, they did. Now I don't know.
Tell me where you going though, because I don't
Yeah.
want to know. Cause I don't want to have to lie to them. That's because then
But
you
no, I'm
still.
gonna tell them where to go, but I'm gonna give them options where to go. I'm just be like, pick one of these options. This is the safe places, but I'm not gonna know which one you picked.
But
You know
that's
what I'm
not
saying?
fair.
Yes, it is.
Why do you
I don't
have to
know where you
snitch?
go.
Just say, oh, she was here. I don't know where
No,
she
I'm
went. She
saying.
didn't tell me.
I'm
nothing.
I'm gonna give that person, God forbid,
Yeah,
I'm
not
gonna
the
give
cop,
that
the
person
person.
options of where to go,
Oh.
and don't tell me which one you pick.
Oh.
So I don't know. I don't want to be liable. I didn't see nothing. I don't know where you are.
like that man on Harriet.
I
ain't seen
didn't
nothing.
see nothing. I don't want to lie. So yeah, I'm gonna help you
Yeah,
out. I'm
don't
probably
tell
gonna give
me.
you some money. I might even give you a hot meal, but I'm gonna snitch on you, and I'm not housing you. I cannot put myself or my family in danger, and I don't believe that you guys would do that to me anyway.
No, I'm not coming to you. But Aaron,
Thank you.
Who would I go to?
His mama will snitch either. He can't go home. His mama will snitch. She gonna
you going to take mama house?
What do you mean go there?
to get help.
I would go to any of y'all to get help and then leave.
Tay snitching.
But if
though.
you're saying,
I'm going to help first, and then I'm going to snitch. You got 20 minutes.
Okay, now
To get
what
this
would you
together.
do if we came to you? You snitching?
You
here's what I would do.
Yep.
Anybody
here's
has
what
to.
I would do. I would give you. Well, it depends. Like if it's Tay, I can't house Tay because the cops are gonna have it. They're gonna be. That's
No.
the first place they coming.
Right.
So I would help her, and then be like, look, you gotta go somewhere else because they're coming here.
Mhm.
So I couldn't do that with her. If it was y'all, they may not suspect me, because on paper there would be no direct connection unless they start looking at videos and stuff.
The podcast, yeah.
Oh shoot, man. Get away.
This
But
man
I
did a
would help you,
podcast
but-
with Sheena.
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
You can't
I
house
can't house
anybody.
you.
And
But I
everybody
would-
on
I
the
would help all
run.
y'all, but I
I'm
can't
about to say,
house you.
everybody on the run should know that you shouldn't even put that on them, because if you get
Exactly.
caught,
like who you expect to
not
house
only
you?
you are going to jail, but everybody in that house is going
Exactly.
to jail.
You
know
done
what I'm
made them all
You
accessories
can't do that.
Right.
with your crime.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Risha,
That's
where
not
you
fair.
going?
You can come here.
I go by myself.
No, out of us three, where you going to? Who you seeking help from?
I'll help you.
No, I don't want to go to you.
Okay.
I wouldn't trust you. I wouldn't trust you.
You think she snitched while she with you?
I'm
I
not
wouldn't
gonna trust
trust
you.
her.
I told you I'm
I
gonna give
wouldn't
you 20
trust her.
minutes.
Tay pushed me down before anyway. For no reason. She had no reason. Tay will push you in harm's way to get out. I
What
don't
y'all
trust
in like high
her.
school or something when that happened?
We was in college.
I was in college. That's
of all,
funny,
We
yo.
were drinking though.
But I don't trust you when it comes down to danger and putting myself out of it for your
That is
sake.
pretty true though, because all you have to be is faster than the slowest runner. That's all you have to be.
God.
So
That's
you
all
gonna make
have to
somebody the slowest runner by pushing them down?
Or you know, a little trippy action going.
I don't. When it comes down to no.
Hey.
I understand it now. Yeah, maybe y'all shouldn't come to me.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh Lord.
I mean, you kind of got a point because I get it. Like if the cops come to the door if she just opened the door and the cop there, he in there.
Right.
He in there. I'm sorry, baby. He's here. He's here.
It's open for you.
I couldn't give you a head start. He's here. He's right there. Check under the bed. He's under the bed.
Right.
You're not looking at the right bed. He's in this bed.
This bed. It's okay. And it's all right.
Wow.
It's all right.
That is
Good.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we understand.
I just don't want to go to jail.
We
I
understand.
think my only thing, I
No
probably
judgment.
would just go to Sheena for like advice to how to survive on the run. Like, what do I do from here? And then I leave. I won't even bother you. I think that's how, because I feel like if I did that, I put myself in that position. I don't want nobody
Honestly?
to be attached to me.
Honestly, I'm not giving like criminals ideas, but the first thing you really need is a mode of transportation that is not connected to you or anyone around you.
That's why I say you got to kidnap
or
somebody.
you or anyone around you.
No,
you
for
need
real.
a mode of
Because
transportation.
if you take somebody's car, they're gonna report it.
Yes.
Now you beat. So
Correct.
I'm sorry. I got to take you. You got to sit in the trunk, buddy. I
gotta
don't
come.
trust you in the back seat behind me. You got to sit in the trunk. I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm gonna drop you off and let you keep
I don't
the
want
car
nothing else with
wherever
me.
we are. I'm gonna let you go take your car so I can take another car.
But the
and
thing
kidnap
about
somebody
trunks
else.
now, they all of them
They
are
have
The emergency
they
thing.
have the emergency.
Well, look, now I'm
measure
gonna have to tie you up. I'm gonna have to tie you up, but I ain't gonna hurt you. I just need you need to get me somewhere until I can get another person to get me somewhere else. That's it. You're gonna have to kidnap it. That's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what happens when you leave them in the trunk and nobody found them?
No, I'm gonna let them go once I'm done with them.
I was gonna say, cause they gonna be
I ain't
sitting
gonna do
there.
them dirty. I'm gonna let them
No,
go.
but the thing is though, you can't really let them go. You're gonna have to let them go and then leave their car somewhere else. And I say that and then get another car. And I say that only because the moment you let them go, they're gonna call
Tell them
somebody.
where you are.
They're gonna talk. They're in this surrounding area, so you're gonna have to let them go. Drive about 2 hours east
You gotta
west
let them
somewhere
go in
else.
the woods.
Yeah,
So
something
they won't
like
even
that.
see where they at.
Right, and then drive somewhere, so it takes them a while to get to the nearest phone or to help somewhere, and then drive off with their car, then leave their car, and then get another one. That's how you're gonna have to do
If
it.
you take them to the woods, that's really dangerous. They'll probably die.
That's what I was thinking
No,
too. They
no,
probably
no.
die.
Listen, if
It's
you
wild
untie
animals
them,
out there.
no, you gotta untie them and let them go.
The
Like,
majority
no.
of people here
When
don't
it
know
dep-
how to
right.
survive.
You
in
gotta
the woods.
understand.
no, I'm
if
talking about
you-
on the side with the car. They still have an active car though.
No, we
no,
have to
you take
you
the
have to
car.
take the car for a little
Yeah, you
bit.
can't give them
'Cause you
the car.
can't
They can
give-
drive.
I get what you're
They
saying.
can drive within 20 minutes and find somebody, and then they'll say she's
I would
in
leave
his
them on the
surrounding area.
beach. Like at like maybe 1-2 o'clock in the morning where ain't nobody there. I would leave them on the beach. It'd take them a
no
little while to
phone.
like on
To
a
get to somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
that's what
you're
you
in
have to
New
do.
Orleans.
It's not wise to take them to the woods though. They're probably gonna die because woods, unless you know the woods, you don't know what direction you're going in, and you're probably gonna end up going farther into the woods, and you will not find your way
But
out.
in New Orleans, you can't leave nobody in no swamp or no lake
you
or
drive
nothing.
out of New Orleans.
Alligators.
Yeah.
You drive to like maybe Texas or something. Where or
You're gonna have that person there for 12 hours in the
Absolutely,
car.
Yes, I need to get away. Yes.
Yes, I need to get
Absolutely.
away.
You don't need to
Sorry,
get away. I
but
understand.
hey,
It is what it is.
they ain't gonna die.
Y'all don't take
I'll
this
even throw a few
advice. We
snacks
just
in there for
chatting.
'em.
Don't
We
take this
just
advice.
chatting.
We don't take this advice.
Please
Please don't take
just
this
live
advice.
right by people.
Yeah.
Live
By
right.
You
things.
could, yeah. If you came to me, if the police ask, I'm gonna say, yeah, she was here. Like Tay. However, I'm going to tell you where to go, like what to do. I'm gonna tell you
But
what
don't
you
tell
should
me
do,
what you gonna do.
but not where, none of that, because I'm gonna say I don't know where she went, and that's the truth. I don't know. I'm just
She
gonna
came
tell
by
you
here for help.
what you
I
need
gave
to
her
do.
$30 and that was it.
You better not. You an accessory at that point.
Oh, you can't give her money?
I don't think
tell
so.
them you gave them money.
right.
Oh, don't tell them that.
Just
You
leave
helping
some money
Ed.
just leave some money on the front table and then walk away.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna say, you can't be here. I didn't. You
I
have
called-
to go
No,
now.
no. You got to just hold
I'm
it,
gonna
hold the
write-
money in your hand. Just hold your hand there.
Oh, drop
and if
it.
they
Oh,
take
my
it,
God.
they take it. I didn't give
So
it.
as soon as they come, but you can't
Yeah,
have no
fine.
And then
you can't
and
have
then
no ring
write a
camera
note
because then it's time
where they
stamps.
need to go. Listen, I'm telling you right now. I'm going to tell the people. How do you spell knife? I'm going to tell them, and then I'm going to write
You know where
everything
ain't
you need
nobody
to do.
gonna find nobody.
I'm going to drop that. I'm going to turn away, and I'm going to say, "Shame on you for coming here."
and I
and
got
then-
I'm about to call the police.
But you're going to know what to do.
Mhm. And you got to call the police directly after.
Yeah, you have to call police.
You have to
then
call
that's
them.
still
Yeah.
helping them. That's
Right,
still
right.
Especially if you have a ring camera.
Right,
If you got a ring
give
camera,
them 2 hours at least.
you can't give them 2
Yeah,
hours
but they
on a
got
ring
to be
camera.
dumb. If they know you got a ring camera, then they got to catch you somewhere else. Like if you got cameras all around your house, then they're gonna have to figure out where to catch you somewhere else.
The best thing,
I'm
I'm gonna tell you what you do.
Go there with the
I'm gonna tell you what you do. What you do.
What if a runaway criminal that you knew came to church? What does
What
the church
you
do?
is,
Pray for 'em.
What you do is
And they call the police.
you take your once they leave, you go to the bathroom.
They gonna think we all accessories. We can't be giving them advice.
Once they leave, you go to the bathroom and you accidentally drop your phone in the toilet. Okay? And then you take that phone and you go put it in rice. And because you're trying to get this phone back on. And then after that does not work, okay, then you go to your neighbor's house and call the cops. Because you've been trying to call them
for the daggone accessory.
I've been trying to call the cops for 30 minutes and the evidence is there.
The phone
I
was
fell
in the
asleep
toilet.
for 14 hours. I
got
forgot
rice,
to call
it
y'all. I'm
wasn't
sorry.
cutting
Yeah, it
Or,
wasn't cutting. I was so nervous.
You know what? Honestly,
when
we'll
they
get,
came.
we know what.
That,
No,
you
no,
just
no,
give
no.
them a head start.
Well, honestly, we'll get around this, and it's violent. I know y'all be talking. I'm dark. Tell them to hit you, and say that they attacked you, and you ain't gotta get knocked out, but they attacked you. And
that's the only reason you would not call.
It don't matter.
After.
It don't matter. They ain't got to know all that. You giving too much information. But like, yeah, they attacked me, and as soon as I came to, that's all you gotta say. They don't matter where
So
you
you
came
want them to knock you out?
No, I don't want them
They
to
can
knock you out.
they can see if they
No.
You can do brain scans and stuff because your
Yes.
brain literally.
They ain't
has
gonna do
to,
all that.
they might.
Cops in America is lazy.
That's fair though.
They
Yeah,
are not
lazy.
doing all of that. So just tell them
They
to get you a
gonna
nice
believe
little
you.
swig on you, and then say they attacked you, and then you call about 12 hours
You can
later.
tell by the handprint that it wasn't enough to knock you
Again,
out.
they're not doing that.
It don't take a lot of force to knock you out. If you hit you in the jaw
In
the
the
right
right
way,
area of your jaw.
and your neck swing the right way, it's over. It don't take that much
Well,
pressure.
guys, don't take any of this advice. This is not.
It's joking,
well-known.
guys.
We're
We're
joking.
joking.
We're just chatting.
We just
Maybe
be
it'll help
talking.
you. Hopefully, it didn't.
We don't want to help you. We hope this didn't help you at all. We don't want
Seriously.
you. We don't
want you to
We
be
hope
helping.
maybe this didn't help.
Right.
Maybe this didn't
at
help.
all. We don't want you to
Yeah.
become criminals. Live a way that is upright. Okay.
Right. You ain't gotta worry
This was
about
just
housing
out of
nobody.
fun.
Just
We
right.
just talking.
Yeah.
What we think.
We just chatting. That's all.
yeah.
Just chatting.
That was all, guys.
This has been another episode of Maybe We Can Help. We hope we didn't help you on today.
We did, yeah.
Please.
I am Tasia Royale,
I'm Sheena.
I'm Risha.
and I hope you had a good one. Bye.
Bye.